Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab.
Hey guys.
It looks like Karrion Kross was in a car accident, and now Drew McIntyre is beating him up, because that's what you do after a car wreck. You always beat the other pedestrian up.
Them to death.
That's a
That's
Porsche.
a nice Porsche. Damn, little Porsche SUV type crossover thing. Oh no.
Scarlett looks good though. That's all that really matters.
Oh man, beat him down.
Old Drew Mac.
What's his face all up in it? What's his
Postman?
bald face?
Pierce?
Yeah, Postman. What are you doing there, Postman? You're gonna split your pants, man.
Wait a second, Mr. Postman.
Oh, good for him. Whose pickup truck is it? Is it Drew's pickup?
I don't know. We don't even know if he was involved in the wreck.
Who's the one that was in the wreck? Who was driving the truck? There's nobody in there.
That's slamming people in the car door we used to do in high school.
Sounds fun. Like on purpose?
Well, yeah.
To
in
kill
fight.
them?
We never thought about killing people in high school.
Oh, just hurting them real bad. Oh no, how sad.
Looks like a pretty good show. Right out of the gate.
Yeah, totally. Anyways, we got Walter in the chat. Hey, Walter. We also have Bryce with us. Hey, Bryce.
So Kross was supposed to be in a fatal four-way for the #1 contendership for the Intercontinental Championship. So is he going to be able to perform?
I don't know. Somebody's going to have to replace him now. Ravi's in the chat. Hey, Ravi. How's it going? Walter's excited for some Bray Wyatt. Bryce says, here we go. And he says, oh no, Kross got into a car crash and he's getting his butt with McIntyre.
Was there a QR code on the truck?
I didn't see one.
I didn't either.
Getting his butt. Sorry. I know what you meant. Getting his butt handed to him. Getting his butt whooped by Drew McIntyre. Yeah. Walter's like, Drew, fight. Good job. Robbie says, yeah, right, our fellas. How are we today?
Doing great.
What?
It's a fantastic
Fellas.
Friday. And for you, it's a Saturday morning. Still basically a Friday night, though.
Happy Saturday morning for you. When do the pubs close over there? Walter says, I'm doing good Friday. Woo, Walter. You ready for your weekend, Walter? You doing some tennis?
My cord's worked, by the way. Our camera's working. And this is the old cord here.
Oh.
Had that weird 90.
Hey, that thing is not weird. It took us through 3 years almost
Right.
of this. So it wasn't a weird cord, Travis.
But now we have the 90 going that way instead of that way.
Is that better?
Well, yeah, because it goes straight out the back of the camera.
Back out the camera.
Back it up.
Anyways, a film's
Back
in the chat
it
as well.
up.
Hey, films.
See? There's that. They're talking about it right there.
Ew, yeah.
But I don't know how it's going to happen now. How's it going to proceed? How are they going to do it? How are they going to pull it off? How's it going to happen?
But film says, hey, Misty and Travis, big hug for her. How are my favorite people doing? Happy Friday, by the way. Doing a fucking fantastic.
It's a good day.
Robbie's like, about 2 a.m. and I'm not in the pub. Not my question. Question was, when do the pubs close over there? Not, are you at the pub, Robbie? You're totally at the pub right now.
They never close.
No, if that was, it would have been tub. Are you in the tub right now? Drowning yourself in your sorrows of weirdness.
It's the new day.
Oh, Walter's like, Wade Barrett's doing Smackdown commentary with Cole.
I think it's just Kofi wrestling tonight, isn't it? Isn't Kofi wrestling somebody important?
I have no idea what they're doing, and probably not, because he's not important. Why would he wrestle somebody important? He has to tie his shoes. It's going to trip. This shoe's just going to come off. You know what? Those are the type of people, when they get hit by stuff, they lose their shoes. You know what? He could not run away from a bear. He could not run away from a bear. He would lose.
And there are females there, and I heard that bears are attracted to their periods.
Yes.
So basically everybody there's in danger because
and
the
they're
women.
in New Orleans, so it makes total sense that there would be bears.
That could be.
I imagine there's bears. Anyways, Vindicator said something about saying hello, but then he just retracted it because he's a dick. And Walter's like, the new day for the win. Sophie's in the chat saying, hi, guys.
Hey.
Piccolo's all up in here saying, "What up, gory gabbers?" Ew,
Hey,
gory.
Piccolo, look what I got.
And Robbie's like, "I had a bath earlier with some chilling shower gel." Sounds terrifying.
I'm a Dolphins
Sophie's
fan.
all about the AEW Dynamite getting 900,000 viewers this past Wednesday. Great with the numbers already.
My
Travis
black on black
Miami Dolphins.
Dolphins cap right there.
Got his represent, son, represent.
Represent it. And then this one I haven't even opened yet. Well, actually, I didn't open that one either. It just came without a bag. This one actually came in a bag.
Gonna have to spray it down for lice and fleas. Does it have this sticker on the black one?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good.
There's my Dolphins hats.
Nah,
I haven't had a new Dolphins hat for like 10 years.
Nice.
Cool.
Sweet.
It's pretty cool.
Super cool. Pickle's like, I'm going to gab and grab some food. Are you making food or grabbing food? And if you grab some food, do not go to Sonic. We have learned our lessons that it takes 45 minutes to get through their drive-thru. Do not do it. Picola. Sophie's like, WWE does want to bring back Mia Yim.
Oh, God. Can you imagine how terrible that would be?
Can I slit my wrist now? Vindicator's like, hi, Dalitha. Hi.
Oh, there's just a phone in the back ringing.
Scarlet will emerge from the chaos.
It's a tribal chief calling.
Hey.
Who's?
I talked to him about it. I feel like he chose to do
He tried to do something, and Sammy told him not to do anything.
Don't do anything he chose. Don't listen to what he tells you to do. Do what you're supposed to do.
This bull said he had it in the bank.
But I got some anger. Anyways, I don't think that was really Roman.
Oh, it was definitely Roman.
Uh-huh. Walter's like, right, at 9:20 p.m. my time, I'm going. I'll be here Monday for Raw. Still in chat watching. Great WWE.
It's an inside joke. You wouldn't get it.
You better stay here until 9:20. I'm going to call your ass out on it. Yeah. Okay. So it's like, so Piccolo is doing what D does. Yeah, because nobody's allowed to eat. Jesus, Sophie. Piccolo's like, whoa, sporting the Dolphins. Nice. Walter's like, cool hats, Travis.
So Jey Uso's coming down with Sami Zayn. Thank you, everybody, for the love for the Dolphins hats.
Yeah. Vindicator says, how much they sell in that Dolphin paraphernalia these days? Probably more than when they were a lousy, non-profitable team. LOL.
They had some specials.
They were on sale.
50% off or something.
Like all the other teams. Because they all suck balls.
Well, the whole NFL, I ordered them from NFL Network or whatever it's called,
NFL.
the NFL.com. And so, yeah, I think they were about, after shippage and handling, which is a horse shit thing, by the way, so they trick you and then they make all their money off that. So they were about $27 a piece.
Travis needed to make a rant TikTok about it. What is it? What is the Joe Pesci thing in Lethal Weapon?
They fuck
you with the cell phone and they fuck you.
All right, Kofi Kingston starting it out with Sami Zayn, Jey Uso on the outside. Now, Jey cannot let him down this time.
Yeah.
His tribal chief just talked to him on the cell phone. That you get fucked on.
Kofi's shoes are going to fall off.
He probably uses double-sided tape on the inside. What? Oh, that's cool.
Someone's like, hey, Pickle, how's it going? Happy Friday. Pickle's like, nope, just reheating some bourbon chicken from the food court earlier today. Ooh, ooh. That's always
Yummy.
nice when you have some leftovers that aren't so leftovery. Pickle's like, how's it going, film? And Walter's like, Sami Zayn's funny. Hello.
Hilarious.
Film's like, I'm doing all right, thumbs up. Vindicator's like, I don't like Sequoia being a mute out there every week. Just wasting his Uso-style smack-talking ability. Is he, though? Is he? I don't feel that he talks anything like smacks.
Yeah, he's not as good as his bros.
Robbie's like, D, what's your obsession with me and dying in the bath? LOL. Okay, so Robbie, there was this one time when you were in here and then you disappeared for a while. You came back and said, I fell asleep in the bath. And I was like, oh my God, you almost died? In the tub. So every time you disappear, I just expect that you're going to die in the bathtub. It's pretty normal, actually. Anyways, he also says, do you like NFL so they can't be lame? Do I, though, Robbie? Do I like the NFL? No. Blue Lantern's in the chat tonight.
Blue Lantern.
Blue. It's a boy, Blue!
It's my boy, Blue.
My boy, Blue! Bloodline Sami Zayn is one of the greatest ever.
Yeah, he's doing a good job.
I kind of liked it when he did his little docu-series thing. I thought it was pretty fun.
This Sami Zayn, it's all the same, but
especially when he was wearing his whatchamacallit outfits.
Fidel Castro.
His Fidel Castro outfits just which could be true. He is from Canada. We have learned some things about the Prime Minister of Canada lately.
Trudeau.
Robbie's like, dude, you're so shameless. LOL. Am I shameless? Dude, it's not my fault that
Without
you
shame.
came in here, said you fell asleep in the bathtub. You could have died, dude. I don't know. You could have been like, you know what, just took some relaxers, drank me some beers and briskets, and then just fell asleep in the tub and almost drowned, for all I know. I don't know what you do in your own time. Just make up stories. Sounds better. Are you gonna have to make your hat all the... You know you have a little, like, hook on it still.
I haven't even started yet.
I know, but there's a thingy back there. It's right there.
Not sure I like the bills on these ones.
Are they kind of stiff?
Well, they're stiff, but then they won't form, so I'll have to use heat.
Yeah, don't break them. It's all about Blue. Blue was like, who was behind the conspiracy to hold down Sami Zayn? Was it Jey Uso?
It was Vince McMahon.
Yeah, I don't know. Robbie's like, I don't drink at home. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
You don't? Nothing? You don't drink anything at all? Like, you don't even drink water at home? It's pretty sad, dude.
It's not what
You
he's
don't drink
talking about.
tea or coffee or anything? You don't have your tea and crumpets? Film's like, hey, then. Hey, Robbie. How's it going?
I wonder if Kambosos is going to win tomorrow.
No, he's a lame-o.
He was so lame in that last fight.
He was totally lame. Anyways, Vindicator's like, Travis has got to get the brim of the hat just right. Pull off his trademark look.
You do. You have to get a pop can.
You got to work at it.
And I mean, look at how wide that is. Like, I've got to get that around a pop can. But I'll have to use heat. I'll have to use hot water. And then, yeah, use a heat gun. Start the fabric on fire or something. But anyways, then you wrap it with a couple rubber bands, and then you get it wet with hot water, and then you put a balloon. You put a balloon up in here, and then you blow the balloon up until it forms, and then you get that around a pop can, and then you just let it dry, and then you starch it, and then you let it dry, and then it'll be perfect. It'll look like that all the time. Used to do it all the time. I used to have an actual garbage can that was perfect. You could stick the hat in and it would form it.
Why'd you get rid of it? You should have kept it forever. Boom is like, hey, Blue, Lantern and Blue's like, it was Vince, not Jey. It was Vince the whole time, behind the conspiracy. And Blue says, hi, Film Nation. Pico is like, how hilarious would it be if R-Truth came out as Jason or Michael in a segment?
Yes, and then did something goofy about it.
Right. Brought his, like, toy chainsaw. Oh, wait, those guys don't have chainsaws.
He ain't Leatherface.
He should be, because it'd be funnier if he brought out, like, a Tonka Toys chainsaw or a, what do you call that? What's the one
Big
where
wheel?
that makes the big car that kids drive around?
Tonka?
No, it's, like, yellow and red.
Oh, yeah. Hot
Little
Wheel.
Tykes or
Hot
whatever.
Wheel.
I think it's Little Tykes.
Well, there's Hot Wheel. Hey, look.
I don't think it's a Hot Wheels. It's too big to be a Hot Wheels. Well, toddlers can't drive
Here,
in it.
you can have 20% off.
Why would I need 20% off of Geico?
Oh, is that what it's for?
About Geico? Yeah. Ugh. Gross. Insurance? Ew. Disgusting.
It isn't for Geico.
It sure is.
It's 20% off your next purchase.
No, it's not. It's for Geico.
It's sponsored by Geico.
It's Geico. You get 20% off your insurance quote.
It's Gecko.
Oh my God, is he going to get him? Oh, come on, Sammy. I mean, Kofi. I don't know.
Oh, look, you get free shipping if it's over $50. But they probably still charge you $10 a thing for handling. The shipping was only $2.
Was it the handling part?
Yeah, it was
They
$9.99.
didn't handle it very well, did they? They're like, let me handle this without a bag. Ooh.
Picks him up. That's a little scoop slam right there by Sami Zayn. Going outside. Going up top.
Ravi is going on a fox hunt to film. Tally-ho! Ravi's like, Sammy winning. You think Sammy's going to win this one over Kofi without help? Oh, he got kicked in the face.
I feel like Kofi should win this one, but there's a good possibility that Kofi wins it.
Blue's like, at least you're not wearing a flat belt and flicking your hat like a complete Oh, wait, sorry, family show. Is it though, Blue?
Blue. It's right here.
Like a complete fuck?
Put
Put it on. Now flick it. Bing, 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 bing. Gotta flick it. Flick your hat. Boop, boop.
You don't flick hats. Anyways, I do have this one, and I don't want to round the bill because it's a collector's item in my own mind.
And it's hideous and large.
At some point, it will be when they break up.
At some point, it would be nothing. Pickle is like, could you ever rock a visor, Travis? It
No.
sometimes is popular here. Dude, you're in Florida.
I wouldn't wear a visor, but I would wear like a, what are those, like a bowler hat, I think they're called, or something? Like the cool ones that are flat and then they come out.
A golf hat?
Yeah. Why is that not just staying?
I don't know what you do to it.
I don't know. It was there all week.
He
And now it won't.
broke it. Vindicators, message, track. I was like, Geico is so annoying. Film's like, Blue, hey, do you want to play a game with me? Say no. Blue's like, LOL. And Robbie's like, flick hats, what you want about? I don't know, fucking dude. I don't know. It's something that you do in your hip hop world, so you should know. Oh, man. Kofi jumped and there was nobody there to jump on. Oh.
He was there for jumping.
Did somebody push him?
I didn't see.
I didn't see either. Was he pushed?
There
Push
again.
him off
Didn't
the
see.
top
I was trying to
rope.
put my hat up.
Blue's like, sure, Foam, but it has to be quick. Okay, sure, Foam says. And Robbie's like, bucket hats are where it's at. God, look, no.
I don't know what a bucket hat is, unless that's
What
what I
that
wear.
guy was just wearing that was all camoed. You missed it.
That hat?
No.
Looks like a bucket.
No. Is this ahead or behind?
Behind. Or way in front, like
Wait.
a few, like 30 seconds. Well, about 5 seconds, it seems like now.
Pickle's like never owned a bucket hat, right? Like, because cool people do not. Film's like, Blue. Oh, God, it's the hairy armpits coming out. I ain't reading that. Robbie's like, I have a few Kangol bucket hats. They are cool. Kangaroo ones?
I'm going to have to break
Do
out
they
the
have
old
pockets?
search engines to figure out what these things are.
Do they have kangaroo buckets in them? Like your bucket hat, your Kangol. Is it for kangaroo?
Isn't that what you, like, strengthen to not pee or something?
Kegels. That's
Oh.
That's Kegels for ladies. Kegels.
We are on a commercial break.
See how dumb you look? That's the dumbness of bucket hats.
Yeah, those are. We used to wear those fishing. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, look, it's MJF hat.
Fishing bucket hats. Get you a frog.
Yeah, we'd
Look, it's a fun frog bucket hat just for Robbie.
Then we'd put fishing hooks and stuff in it and like flies.
Yeah.
Just stick them in there.
Yeah. They're like, we're trying to make bucket hats cool.
I had a Nike
guys
one.
Look like such dipshits.
I had a Nike one, and then I had another one that said, "Just do me."
That sounds.
But it looked like Nike.
Right. Dun-dun, dun-dun. Film's like, smash luck on that amazing live stream, and Robbie says, "Hello, it's a brand."
Then I had a shirt that said it will work for sex, and then I got sent home from school one time.
It's a type. It's a type of bucket hat. It's got a kangaroo pouch in it. You're gross.
Matt Stafford.
Robbie's like, LL Cool J Run DMC used to wear them. Yeah, because they're weirdos.
In the 80s.
Like, that's the thing, dude. I don't care if they try to make it a comeback and try to make it cool. Still not cool. It wasn't cool then, and it still isn't cool now.
There is a skeleton in the front row.
Ew, God, dude.
See it?
Ew. You okay, buddy? Hi. Hi. Did you bring me a mouse that's full of fur? It's gross, bud. Look at your face. Did your face grow longer today? I think your face grew longer today.
Why are you so weird?
Why are you weird?
Not sure I am.
Boop. Cat. Yes, you all have gross fetishes. Nasty.
What kind of a fetish?
Oh, you know, feminist fetish. Pickle is like, oh, the military issued me one before. It was desert camo style.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
For fishing.
Sounds about right. I was like, D, just because you're square. No, I'm not square. Film says, thanks for hearing me out. Blue. Blue's like, I don't like what you're doing to Bliss. She will never have Harrier. Robbie's like, this match is going on longer than it needs to. Robbie's like bored. He's going to go drown himself in his bathtub here pretty soon. Ew!
Oh, thrust kick.
Jay's like, I'll take care of you and your trombone of stupid.
Francesca.
The only woman that Woods can get.
Well, that and Paige. I mean, there is video proof that he's been with Paige.
It's gross, buddy. It's
That was her film debut.
It's playing in your box. He's like, I found my box.
That's what Woods was doing.
That's what she said. Pickle's idea isn't right. Baby gibberish is a universal language to all kittens and puppies. He doesn't respond well to it. I usually don't talk to him like that. I usually talk to him like he's an asshole.
Because he replies to that.
Not you. Just big fat
Hey,
asshole.
think Sammy's going to win
Hi,
this.
kitty cat. What you doing, Leopold? Robbie's like, Paige loves it. I told you Sammy was going to win. Is he? I can't tell. Liar. Liar. Oh, dude,
Sammy
don't
wins.
ruin things for everybody else. I was behind and you ruined it. See what happened? Like, dude, everybody's on the same, time thing. Can't do that.
Sammy wins the pennant.
What you need?
My pin.
What'd you do with it?
Don't know. I've only
Is
been
it
right
in your
here.
seat?
I've only been right here, so.
I think it's in your seat. I don't see it down here. The back leg of this needs to be fixed. It's all stupid.
Definitely not in my top 10 things to worry about this second.
It's my top 10 thing to worry about.
I've been writing
Make things
through the
jam.
match, so it can't be far.
Hey, look! He has people. It's up there by your white hat.
Please retire. He's retiring. He's retiring. Yes. Retire.
I've reached my breaking point with my son. I will find my kid. I will find my kid. Blue's like, can we get a link to that page? Dude, you're going to have to look that shit up yourself. Vinny is in the chat. Hey, Vinny.
Hey, Vinny.
What's up? Are you the cousin? Are you a lawyer? I haven't watched WWE since Carmella got injured.
That was a while back.
It was like 12 years ago. It's in the box. It's in the box. Get it.
With the new Nia Jax broke her neck.
Ayla's like, hey. Hey, Skink, how's it going? Robbie's like, listen, fam, D just because you're behind. No, Robbie, don't spoil it. Okay? No spoilers. No spoilers. Blue's like, you know what happens when you disrespect Bliss? You just made the...
He just quit. It's official. Ray's a quitter.
That's mean. I can't imagine what you're going through because I only have daughters. Robbie's like, I'm sure you can find it, LOL. Pico's like, how was your week, Ayla? And he's like, Sophie. Ayla. Robbie's like, come on, D. Hook your subscribers up with a link. Robbie, I'm pretty sure that's in your category. Hooking people up.
Oh, they're going into a
Dressing
closet,
room
it
number
looks
4.
like.
Hey, it's dressing... Hi. Oh, no. Your friend fell down. He fell down on the floor. What is this? Why do you have it? Pooch. Pooch.
Handsome guy.
Vinegar says, Travis used his Jedi mind tricks to make Rey throw in the towel. Robbie says, no more 619 for you, D. It's probably a good thing. He killed a guy, you know. Rey Mysterio is a murderer. But I was like, yeah, and stuff. I want her in his world to have all the hair in the armpits. It's over there. Go get it. It's over there. Oh, it's by the box. I was like, oh, Fat Lisa, it's going, ha ha, how's yours?
We don't need a line monitor.
Robbie's like, I thought it was a contact sport, D. What? Your face?
The NFL?
No idea.
Because it's not.
About.
Wolves.
That was not a wolf.
It's a wolf.
Might have been a hybrid, but definitely not a wolf. Robbie, I've heard that the scariest animal that England has is a hedgehog. And a mole that's poisonous. I've heard it. It's terrifying. Robbie's like, Ayla, I've been working hard cutting fish. Well, she's been doing something productive. Robbie's like, oh, geez, so rude. And Pickle's like, it's finally getting cooler here, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, and it's hurricane season's almost over, right? Hello, sir. What are you doing up there, Leopold? Sir Leopold. Lies.
He's a liar.
Lies.
But it doesn't matter. That's in Arizona. Arizona banned abortions, and if a doctor performs one, he goes to prison.
Oh.
So they're getting prison, and it's mandatory prison time too, meaning it has like a minimum.
Ooh. Fun.
They're going after it.
Like full on, huh? Robbie's like, people have eaten hedgehog before. That's gross, dude. Why would they eat them?
Dude, like people eat a lot of things.
Yeah, people here eat a lot of cute things too, like squirrels and stuff. Possums. Or opossums. Rob is like, they are normally found dead in country road lanes. That's pretty terrible, Ravi. Do you guys have an overabundance of hedgehogs? Is that what you're saying? You should take some home as pets.
Name it Sonic.
Ew, God, no. Don't name it Sonic. Yeah. Why would you name it Sonic?
Because there's this famous hedgehog named Sonic.
Why would you name it that, though? I mean, you're in England, not America.
Sonic. I don't know how English people would say Sonic.
Captain, you're Harry Poker. Sorry. It's wrong.
Halloween Havoc. Coming up
Like,
for
that's
NXT.
not funny to leave that. That's stupid. What's his face died? Did you get my text about that?
I did. Hagrid.
Yeah.
I don't watch the movies, so I don't
The
really
actor,
care.
well,
But
you do watch movies every once in a while. I was just telling you that the actor that played Hagrid in the movies passed away. Films like Piccola. Who do you think is going to win, Bliss or Carmella? And Robbie's like, same with Badgers at Wild.
who's that girl? Is that Roxanne?
I guess she's in NXT. Roxanne.
She is pretty stupid.
Oh, that's sweet. Bobby's like, Bailey cooking tonight. Yeah, she looks like she is in those weird pants she's wearing. What the fuck?
Damage control.
Do you think that she swishes when she walks in those pants? Remember those pants? Do you remember those tracksuit pants? Do you remember those? Yes. And and the windbreakers that you had, they only like zipped halfway and you had to like pull them. Those are pants. Because she has big thighs. Which I do too, so.
Who are we talking about?
Bailey? We were talking about Bailey. Not this weirdo monster of all monsters. Oh, Jesus Christ. Help me. I was like, Robbie Coltrane was a comedy actor back in the day. So I heard that he did a lot of stuff over in Scotland and stuff. Film's like, okay, Blue, if you don't know who's going to win, that's fine, but when I struck our list, you made the list. Bro's like, D. Bailey looks good. Film's like, Bailey is hot. Yeah, she looked like she's sweating, guys. Looks like she's a little overwarm in her weird track pants.
All right, let's see if we can figure out these guys' names.
Tent-like material track pants.
James Maverick.
Who's James Maverick? What the hell? Oh, man.
James Maverick is one of them, and then there's Brian Thomas.
I feel like this is below that ref that's in there. I feel like this is something he shouldn't even be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's below him.
Yeah, it's Braun Strowman.
Below.
Okay.
Old Mr. Tommy Pants.
Thomas and Maverick.
Ew,
Thomas just got thrown
funny.
into Maverick.
USA Network is very happy
Talk
with
to me,
the raw
Goose.
ratings under Triple H.
Talk to me, Goose.
Vince was in charge.
Oh,
yeah.
there's the moss. Now it's official. Now it's official.
Let's make it official.
Let's make it official, then.
official.
Make it official.
The film's like, Bailey needs to let the pits fly. Let them fly gross. And Robbie's like, dude, what's your mate Braun gonna do? I don't know, dude. You're friends with him. Looks like your other buddy Omos is coming down.
Yeah, now it's official. So we're going to see this on November 5th, Saudi Arabia.
Just be careful around him, Robbie. They're very tall, dicks and faces and whatnot for you. So it's like, here comes Braun versus Omos. And Robbie's like, close up of him spitting. Yeah, you know all about that, don't you, buddy? All up in your face. Pickle is like, I flipped on the cable and there's local basketball on Fox.
Hey, that's pretty cool. The regular season starts in like 5 days.
That's kind of cool. When Walter's like, Braun Strowman for the win. Yeah, Walter. pretty sure he's going to win. But I'm glad you told us. Pico's like, not that I'm completely disappointed, but damn! Well, it's like a Moss with MVP. It's like, oh, balls to the face, Robbie. Sophie's like, it's funny they released Braun for a Moss.
Oh, God.
And now they are feuding. And Robbie's like, that guy wrestles as good as you in the ring.
Did you see Braun? He almost didn't get the
guy
guy up.
As good you.
And that's it. Ring the bell.
Well, Robbie, considering that I don't wrestle, Walter's like, hey, Ayla.
MVP's talking.
It's like, hi, Walter. So I was like, any predictions on the MLB World Series? Yeah, Sophie, somebody is going to win.
And hopefully it's not the Dodgers.
Ew, they're on it again?
No, the World Series is weeks away.
Oh, thank God. Ugh. Walter's like, fight, Giants.
But I will always go for the National League unless the Dodgers are playing. Then I will cheer for the American League team.
It's like, no man panties in action for this guy. That's right. But I was like, Ayla, you like it in the face, kind of all like Miley Cyrus. So Sophie's like, we know we are having Smackdown on FS1 sometime this month. And films like Piccolo Bliss or Carmella. And Ayla's like, are you even a wrestler if you don't have man panties? I don't think so. You gotta have the man panties. And
look at the guy next to Omos with his beer. He's like double fisting his beer.
He wants to make sure it doesn't get spilled.
Boom. All right, well, more commercial breaks.
Yeah, more commercial breaks.
Karrion Kross still going to compete in that match.
Oh, is he? He going to come out and compete? Well, good for him.
Well, they've already had Sheamus do it too much, so it can't be Sheamus anymore. So, and Kross is now injured, so it's either going to be Ricochet or Solo Sikoa. So if it's Solo, and they put the title on him, the Bloodline will have every title known to man except for Seth Rollins, which they do have a direct connection to Seth Rollins through Roman. They were in a team. Maybe you've heard of it. Skunk Boy. And Vest Man.
I was like, hey, how's it going? And Walter's like, go Braves and MLB. Because like a pitcher's going to pitch and somebody may get a hit. Robbie's like, D would suit man panties. Robbie, are you trying to say that I have a manly body? It's kind of rude, dude. Like, probably way more manly than yours.
Put some manatees on.
Manatees. Sophie's like, Braun versus Omos. I wonder if that has always been the plan since they rehired Braun.
Yeah, well, they changed his name to the Monster Among Monsters or whatever the fuck it is. So, yes.
Yeah, Sophie, that's exactly what they're doing.
And
it's just going to be the Monsters.
Braun already beat him before. Like, this has happened before. This match has happened. We've seen it.
Yeah, where did it happen, Travis?
Raw Underground.
Yeah, on Raw Underground, people. Did we forget that that was a thing? Remember Omos was the guard at the fucking door? Oh, yeah, that's right. It was never a thing. Because Shane McMahon did it. So it didn't exist.
Delete.
Just erase it from history and it doesn't exist anymore.
Delete.
Pickle's like the singlet life, though. Dude, we're not going to do a beatdown.
For all the singlets. For all the singlets. For all the singlets.
It's like we're
for all the
going
singlets.
with Mela film, and Ayla's like, your Sil Otter is freaking me out. Good. I hope it freaks you out some more. It's Mr. McBossman. Walter's like, good matches, and Rey Mysterio talking to Triple H, and Phil's like, nice, P-Cola. And there's another question for you. So he's like, John Moxley admitted that he almost didn't re-sign with AEW. Yeah, I'm so glad we're watching AEW right now. Oh, wait, we're watching Smackdown.
Yeah, nobody cares about John
AEW,
Moxley.
You sure know a lot about it.
John Moxley's just champion because they have nobody else.
Robbie's like, do you saying you're Butch? No, Robbie, you said I was Butch. And Piccolo says, just think if Jazz were that dominant, they would give Lee and Menard ROH titles, and then Anna Jay wins the title from Nyla Rose. But did Nyla Rose win it? She stole it. Not a champion.
Theft.
Garbage. Nyla Rose equals garbage.
Theft.
Thief. Living up to the name. Thief. Leslie says, like, underground, the thing many WWE fans loves to forget. Robbie says, I can't forget, you keep reminding me.
I'll bring it up again.
You're forgetting, but okay. Looks like I'm just popping in to let you and Trav know I haven't been on because Jade's been having spotting and pain, so she's been in hospital since Wednesday night. Love you all. Well, I hope everything's okay. Cross our fingers. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy. Probably just more bed rest. Cross our fingers. Prayers. Boom says, PSN solo championship. Yes, DJ. Walter's like, okay, Luke. And it was like Robbie Roode. And Blue's like, do you guys stay on for Rampage? We do not.
No, we don't do Rampage.
Sorry, we don't do Rampage. It's
you know,
really
if it was
hard
on an hour later, I probably would come back on and do it.
Right?
But I just don't like to sit for the whole 3 hours because that would just be another Raw.
Yeah, it gets hard to. I mean, yeah. Pickle says, Pickle are members. You remember. Because I lost a lot of money from the lap dancers in Raw Underground. Not surprising. Rob is like, Ayla, don't be rude. And Ayla's like, sorry, look, hope everything gets better. And Sophie's like, Raw Underground, the thing they pushed down people's throats that they dropped like a couple months after it debuted.
You know, I didn't mind it because it was that third hour. And it was like, okay, let's have something completely different.
Uh-huh.
But it didn't work like that. It was like weird street fighting, but like in a ring, but with no ropes.
Pickle is given the film his answer and looks as I'll message you on Insta if things change or get worse. Okay. Don't feel that you have to, but if you do, it's much appreciated.
Menso.
Sophie says the Sami Zayn Jey Uso storyline is getting interesting. Like, I don't know where it is going to go. Pickle's like, take care of the wifey. Luke will be here. Sophie says, wasn't AEW Rampage rumored to go head-to-head against SmackDown at one point?
Do whatever they gotta do. Do whatever they gotta do.
DVR's Rampage. No, I do not.
Must say.
That one DVR's it. Not me. Him. You know, there's two people.
The Sultan of Suave. Here he comes. Mansoor. And he's going a one-on-one with L.A. Knight.
What are you doing back there? What's he in?
I don't know. It's none of my business.
What are you doing?
There's a bag. Grab the bag. Oh.
Is there a bag?
The handle was right there. Like, you almost touched it. Now, just go to the floor. You've got it in your hand.
What are you doing in there?
There he is.
What's in there? Oh, look, I found something. What is this?
Going grocery cat shopping?
Hi, look, I found something. I didn't know they sold you at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Hello. Your little cross eyes. You're scary in there, aren't you?
So Maxine
Hey.
usually looks good, but she don't look good tonight. I don't know what the hell she's wearing, but it's not flattering.
Is it the shoes?
No, it's the bodysuit with the lace on it. Like
her fishnets. Her fishnet thingy.
L.A. Knight.
Hi, Leopold. What are you doing?
The only way for him to be successful is to put a microphone in his hand.
LA Knight. He's back.
And they're not even putting a microphone in his hand.
You're going to put the microphone in his handy hands? Well, let's see. Films like Pickle and Cross are really nice. Robbie says, big up, Luke. Hope things get better. Walter's like, boo, it's models. Robbie's like, who's these twats walking down? Your best friends, Robbie. Pickle's like, someone fantasy booked bringing in Carmelo Hayes and reuniting the Hurt. Wait, what was their names again?
Hit row.
That weird thing. Rob is like, D, don't blame Travis. It's cool, bro, if you do. I'm not your bro. And Travis is the one that records fucking everything that has to do with this stuff. Walter's like, LA Knight for the win. And so it's like, LA Knight on the main roster. People have been waiting since he got called up to the main roster all these months ago.
So the referee called for the bell after LA had already attacked him. They would usually give a little bit of space, a little bit of time.
Right? Walter's like, the new, Eminem. Films, got another question for Pico, and Robbie says, LA Knight, who's this B-Tech Fuka?
Yeah, he's not going to be successful if they don't put a microphone in his hand.
Sophie's like, Bobby Lashley, watch her reunite the hat, dash, dash. Film says, LA Knight is back, and Walter's like, go LA, get the win.
Yeah, he's definitely going to win this, but...
Like, I don't know why he couldn't come up with as LA Knight in the first place.
Because he had to deal with Vince McMahon at the time.
Blue Lantern's like, dummy. Yeah. I was like, DLO, should I just leave now? I don't care what you do. So it was like AEW Dynamite on Tuesday instead of Wednesday night. I don't see them getting the same amount of fans that they normally get.
We'll see. And if they only pulled 900,000 last week, that's not a very good thing.
Vindicator's like, I feel like LA Knight, if booked properly, would have been better off on Raw competing for the U.S. title.
After a while, yeah.
People's like, oh, hurt business. He would just be an addition to Benjamin, Omos, MVP, and Bobby. Oh, those guys. Got it.
Yeah, put him with Bobby Lashley as his mouthpiece, and Bobby Lashley's got another, better than MVP. LA Knight's the shit. But I think he wants to wrestle.
Film says, so does this mean LA Knight doesn't have a sister?
I don't know if he has a sister.
Sure, that's not his sister. He goes like, Bex, Film. I picked Bex. What you doing? Mesmerizing you? Mesmerize. You okay in there? Having a good time? Go to sleep. There you go. That's it.
Uh-oh! Neck breaker!
Probably like LA Knight just cruising in this match. So it was like, do you see Triple H rewriting the Maximum Male Model storyline because this group is a joke? Why?
I feel like they need another member.
Hit Rose.
Maybe Tyler
You
Breeze.
guys seem to like them. Blue's like, I can't imagine why anyone would ever watch NXT over AEW. It makes no sense. Even WWE considers NXT developmental.
Yeah.
Remember when they tried to make it not developmental and all they had were these little tiny boy guys in there? It was really disgusting.
Yeah, that's not exactly how it works. People can just watch whatever they're going to watch. And if they're WWE purists, they're going to watch NXT.
Oh, look, he lost his man purse. Aww.
2 minutes, 55 seconds.
Balls fell out of his pants.
Is that his man purse? Is his balls?
Yeah. I think it fell out that look, see it? See it right there on the thing? His little man purse fell out. His little ball sack fell out. Oh, poor guy.
He just lost it to the crowd, it looks like. Do you remember when this guy never lost? Like he always somehow won?
Right? Poor
Because Vince liked him. Because he's like, hey, it's our meal ticket when we go to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. What an embarrassment. Film has another question for Pico, and Sophie says even Marie hinted on Twitter that she could be on her way back.
Hey, by the way, they put a microphone in LA Knight's hand. Let's see what he's got to say.
I don't want to see it. Let's hear it. Let me talk to ya.
Like I said, he's fantastic on this.
Pico's like, there was a time, Blue, but today's NXT is garbage. Film's like, Belinda, welcome back in the chat. And Robbie's like, NXT isn't good these days. So it was like Tuesday, there was a lot more TV shows to compete against, and I was like, I love Manchester.
Obviously, Hill going right after the crowd.
The roster.
LA Knights. Yeah.
LA Knights game. B says, even if it wasn't developmental, AEW has tons of $1 million talent, and all NXT has is a badly named Steiner.
Fact.
Robbie's like, so Bray, is he going to be champ?
No.
Sophie says, is LA Knight a heel or face? It is open-ended at this point.
No, that was just a hill. He just told everybody that they were inbred swamp people.
Nice. Like Bray? Inbred swamp people?
Up next.
The return of Bray Wyatt
happening. Is he actually going to show up? That's all that really matters.
The return of him? Ah! You're terrifying. Look at that paw. Rah, rah. Ah. Monster. There's a monster in the bag. Boop, boop, boop.
Cutting edge VR. Not sure I want to watch this.
What is it?
It's a visual reality world, but it's actually real.
Ew,
But it
that's
just hasn't happened yet.
stupid. Yeah, no.
Oh, maybe
I don't
not.
think
That's
so.
a series, so maybe it's a different thing.
Vindicator says, so Knight is going to attempt to be the MJF of WWE. Say what?
Yeah, a little bit. He's a little bigger than MJF, but yeah.
Sophie says, Bray Wyatt isn't appearing live again. Oh, that's nice. Robbie's like, I think he will be. And Pickle says, I think I may have seen either a scary movie or a James Bond movie in October. Hello, sir. How you doing? Gotcha.
Nice.
Oh, you're in a fall. It's a good thing you're in a bag.
Yeah, we got 2 weeks to the World Series.
Got in a bag. 2 weeks until the World Series?
Yep.
Ah, terrifying. Monster. Ah, that's a monster. Oh no, monster. Ah, monster. Sophie says, hopefully they reveal everybody in Wyatt's group one by one within the entire month. Vindicator says, crowd seemed mildly offended being labeled as inbreds, but only mildly, which is somewhat shocking. They're in New Orleans.
Swamp people. They're like, oh yeah, we're definitely that.
Yeah. Robbie says Knight is not on the mic enough. No.
They don't believe that your cousin makes you inbred and marrying your cousin makes you inbred.
Sophie says, but LA Knight also made fun of the heels as well as in that promo. Bryce says, hey now, did somebody say we might be getting a James Bond this October? Sophie says, whenever Smackdown is on FS1, it's hard to find the channel.
Will it be a James Bond or a Jane Bond?
Ew, barf. What if they ruined the whole franchise?
They can't go backwards.
They're going to ruin the whole franchise.
They
Ruin
can stop it
Ah.
and move forward.
Why are you so mean? Why are you mean, cat? Huh? Why are you mean? Oh, no. Ah! You're going to fall out of your bag.
Old William Shatner. There's something on the wing.
There's
Something
on the wing. There's something. Ah! Ah! It's terrifying. Bryce says, I need to know this information. Ravi's like, that's just wrong, marrying your cousin, Borf. Sophie says, and not that many people have FS1. Pico says, Amazon Prime has all the movies available. Oh yeah, the Bond movies, that's right. You were telling us that you were doing a Bond marathon. Sophie says, Charlotte is coming back soon. Robbie's like,
Good.
they was gonna have your boy Idris Elba as Bond. I don't know who that is.
In his hands, he's got the whole
The Bray stuff.
wide world.
What are you doing, Birdo? You're gonna fall down.
In his hands.
You're a wacko. Thought you were going to sleep. Silly cat. Cats are weird. Sophie's like, do you have to watch every James Bond movie?
Yeah, if you're cool.
You have to. Yes,
Especially
you have
the
to
one
watch
with
every
T-Dalt.
single one of them. Right?
Timothy Dalton. A lot of
Yes.
people forget about those ones.
Robbie says, that douche from The Wire. I don't know who that is. Bryce says Bray Wyatt is back. Wow. He's here. That's what he
I
said.
would have rather heard him say, run.
He's like, I'm here. Are you, though? Are you here? Lies. So if it's like they're rebooting the Naked Gun. Oh, wow. They can't make it good like they had before.
Well, isn't Leslie dead?
They can't do it because it will have to be politically correct and all the other stuff.
Yeah, OJ killed
You
somebody.
can't offend people. Yeah, dumb. Pico says, oh, Timothy Dalton. Sheesh. So I was like, what time is it?
Bailey time.
People.
Bailey and the Riff Raft. That's what they should call this
Hey,
group.
What you doing, cat?
Actually, I don't mind Dakota Kai, but I cannot stand the other one. Io Sky.
Io Sky?
She's terrible. She's been on the roster long enough now for me to judge. She's terrible. She's done nothing since she's been on the main roster. She even walks weird.
So if it's like, out of what 50 or 60 James Bond movies, which one is your fave? All of them! People's like, I bet it's going to be lame.
I like Pierce Brosnan ones. And obviously Sean Connery's are probably the best because of nostalgia. But I'd have to watch them all, which I'm down to do. I could watch them while I'm on the treadmill.
Phil's like, all the armpits. And Robbie's like, D, how do you know the remake won't be good?
Because of the era.
Originals of Naked Gun? Watch the originals and you tell me if a reboot of it would be good. Phil's like, yeah, it's Uncle Time. I love those Bailey stuff.
Well, with the Queen dead, would it be
on
the
right
King
now.
that they make fun of in that one? Remember the Queen's in the one?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, you're stuck. Why are you stuck?
Was that 1 or 2.5?
2.5.
Was the one with the Queen?
I think so.
I thought it was the first one with Reggie Jackson. Yeah, and the Reggie's trying to kill the Queen.
Oh, maybe it is the first one then. What's the second one about then? So it's like Harrison Ford is going to be part of the Marvel Universe. Cool. People's like, do I have one favorite? It's rather I enjoyed a Bond series better than another Bond. Right? Like, that's how it is, right? Has nothing to do with the movies themselves. It has to do with who played Bond. Robbie's like, which Bond film is the one when the roof of the bus comes off?
I don't know any of their names by any of that.
Yeah. So
My stepdad loved James Bond more than anything in life.
That's funny. I wouldn't pick him for a James Bond kind of guy.
Nothing more than James Bond.
So it says, I think I never saw any of the James Bond movies. Bryce says, my dad likes the Daniel Craig, James Bond, and Roger Moore.
I like Roger Moore too. I don't think I like the Craig one.
Robbie says, yeah, the original Naked Gun film were levels. Exactly, dude. There's no way they could remake those in this day and age with all the cancel culture and all the other garbage that they have out there that they can make that a good movie. They won't. They'll ruin it. They'll make it stupid and fart jokey or something dumb like that.
All right, we got Shotzi, Rackrod, and Roxanne going up against Damage Control or Bailey and the Riff Raft. Does that sound better?
Bailey and the Riff Raft.
I kind of like that.
Bailey and the Prostitutes.
It kind of reminds me of like a band.
Yeah.
Bailey and the Riff Raft.
Did you just had to come out of the bag instead of the closet?
All right, Roxanne's going to start it out with Dakota.
Go back in the bag.
Riff Raft 2.
Robbie's like, they should remake Trains, Planes, and Automobiles. They did.
Yeah, they did with Iron Man. Drew Duggan.
Almost there.
Jeffrey Dahmer Jr. Ray Dahmer.
Robert
Downey Jr.
Yeah, there you got it! Yeah!
And Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah, that's a remake of Trains, Planes, and Automobiles, by the way.
It was terrible. I didn't like the part where he smacked him. Like, the whole movie was, like, kind of goofy. And then he smacked him, and I was like, well, that's just dumb.
He didn't really smack him. He, like, freaking punched him.
I thought he smacks him. But either way.
He punched him.
Either way, I turned it. It's done.
Done.
I'm not going to watch it again. It was dumb. There's no reason to add the violence. It's not like a action movie or some crap. Why is Roxanne on the main roster? Did they lose somebody? Is somebody injured?
No, they had a fight in the back. Remember, she asked
Yeah.
Raquel to, like, be her girl on the thing.
Right.
And, you know, that stuff. Let's see.
But they just didn't want to use Xia Li.
Yeah. So it says they are also doing a reboot of Police Academy, if I read it correctly. Oh, Jesus Christ, no. Pickle's like, LOL, his wife wants a divorce, and Leslie Nielsen deals with Ricardo Montalban and Barbara Bush. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's Barbara Bush. That's right. Thank you, Pickle. I was like, what was the second one about? Bryce says, Travis really don't like Daniel Craig. What's your takes on him? Just curious. Don't like him as Bond.
Daniel Craig's fine. He was in this other movie with this weird girl that was, like, really quiet. Had tattoos or something.
The girl with the dragon
she,
tattoo.
Yeah. And that movie wasn't too bad.
It's just him as Bond. It's weird.
He just doesn't remind me of a Bond guy.
He doesn't like him as Bond.
And the guy that I would cast for Bond, I don't even know if it would work because he's been in too many of those British shows where he's a secret agent anyways. But it's that young kid on the Kingsman.
Oh, yeah, him. Yeah.
He'd be a perfect Bond.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can do that. I don't think it would work.
Right. Stop rebooting movies. You can say that again, Dee. Thanks, Bryce. I will. Stop rebooting movies. It doesn't make them cooler. Film's like, come on, Bailey, stop wearing long sleeves. And Pico's like, in Casino Royale, I enjoy Craig, but it seems it went downhill from then on. Ernest Bells in the chat says, hello. And Pico's like, due date. Yes, that's the name of the movie, due date. Film's like, I'm glad Raquel's not wearing long sleeves. And Robbie says, Io Sky, she's done something. She's joined a faction.
That's about it.
Says, remake of Grease, but in the hood. Sophie says, with some reboots or remakes, I always think out of all the movies to remake or reboot, why that one? Robbie says, no, Grease is trash. Oh, Robbie, not the original Grease. No.
Grease 2 isn't very good. I need to actually watch it again just because I know it has Michelle Pfeiffer in it, so it can't be too bad. But
Ernest Ball's like, who's on TikTok? Is this like that who's on second thing?
Stop to the hot TikTok ghetto.
Pico's like, let's write a script, Ayla. Robbie's like, Ayla's on TikTok. It was like, Robbie, would it be if it was in the hood? Sophie says Grease is actually doing a prequel series for Paramount Plus, and Ayla's like, yes, at least, haha. Robbie's like, with a couple of stabbings in the hood. Sophie's like, the people behind Blonde hinted that the blonde new lead could be a female. Yeah, let's see how well that goes over. It was like, Robbie, Grease is in America. We can do better. Bryce says, okay, Travis, I respect your take, but I don't hate Daniel Craig. I think he's an okay actor. He never said he wasn't an okay actor. He likes Daniel Craig, likes him as an actor. He just doesn't like him as James Bond. There's a difference. Doesn't like him as a James Bond character. Loves him in other movies. Bryce says, but anyways, it's time for me to go. I'll see you guys on Monday, if not probably Wednesday. Bye, peace out. Have a great weekend, Bryce. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight for SmackDown. Appreciate it. It was like, I love Grease, the original. People is like, take care, Bryce. And so he's like, Grease 2 was horrible. Can you say that again? Phil's like, TC, what does that mean? Take care. Robbie's like, Daniel Craig and Layer Cake is dope, bro. I'm sure he's done other movies. I'm trying to remember him in other movies, different movies. I've seen him in a few different movies. But I do have to agree. I'm not a huge fan of him as James Bond. I think it's because he's blonde.
Is there other British actors that are younger?
No, there's no other British actors. They're all dead and old.
Well, that, like I said, that one kid would be good at it.
I think Harry Potter should be.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Needs to be James Bond. Sorry. That's so not funny.
Oh.
So it's like, I think I only saw 1 or 2 Fast and Furious movies. People says maybe it's a musical, but it's Breaking Bad. What do you think? Film's like, oh, got it. Thanks, Missy. You're welcome. I was like, is Grease the word? No, the bird is the word. The bird is the word. Bird. Bird is the word. Bird.
Bird is the word.
Right. So it was like, yeah, Grease is the word. No, Ayla. Bird is the word. So it was like, I saw Grease 2 times because it was on TV or something. I would have changed the channel immediately. Pico's like meth cook singing about smuggling barrels of meth across the Mexican borders. It was like, love it. Pico Fat Lisa. Oh, jeez. Anil's in the chat. Hey, Anil says, hi, man. And I'm Indian boy, you know. Yes, you've been
good to see you in here.
It's nice to see you in here, my friend.
Thank you for joining us. 1, 2. Bailey just got picked. No, she kicked out.
She kicked out from the what's-her-face. I was like, LD, what's being blonde got to do with his acting? Nobody said anything about his acting.
Who keeps talking about acting? Is it Ravi?
Ravi said it, and then Bryce was talking about it, and it's like, it has nothing to do with his fucking acting. Most every other James Bond has been brown or dark-haired.
Bailey wins. Bailey wins. Bailey wins.
So that's why I think it's weird. And he's short. He's not exactly a tall guy. Like, I expect James Bond to be like 6 foot or taller. I don't know if Daniel Craig even makes the 6 foot.
He could. He could be 6'5". I don't know.
He's not 6'5". When you have women
Drew McIntyre, the next James Bond.
There, make him Scottish. I mean, after all, Sean Connery was.
Connery.
Why the fuck not? There, book it, Hollywood. Make Drew McIntyre James Bond. Sophie says at one point there were talks of a Grease 3. Let's see. Robbie says, oh, Family Guy, yeah. And Ayla's like random dancing on the meth lab table, and Pico's like, but haven't you heard? Ernest Bell's like, I'm Indian. And Pico's like, that bird is the word. And Ayla says, hi, good morning, I'm boy, you know. You are a boy we know. Thanks for sharing. And Bill's like, I want to make a take on something, so hear me out. If you disagree with me, that's fine. But what if Daniel Craig played an older Captain America for Avengers Secret War if they don't sign Chris Evans? They will not sign Chris Evans. Chris Evans is done playing anything for Captain America, by the way. He had so much anxiety playing Captain America that he signed a so much deal to play him for so long, and then he said, I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. Hence why they have a fucking new Captain America, which is that guy that was
that had the wings.
The Falcon guy or whatever the fuck he is. That's why he's now Captain America. They will not, Chris Evans will not come back, and he will not play Captain America.
Never say never.
Have you seen him act in anything else since then? Has Chris Evans been acting?
I don't know. He made so much money, he doesn't need to.
I just asking. Has he been in other stuff? Because if that's the case, then then he probably lied about his anxiety. But if he's not, then that was one of the reasons why he didn't want to do it. He did not want to be that person anymore.
We got Ashante. We got the big guy. We got Myth. Not even once.
Indicators like Bailey made Roxanne look pretty good tonight, even in a loss. I guess her Nikita and Zoe are coming to SmackDown soon. Rob's like a little G with his stereotyping, and Piccolo's like, he's stout. Ayla's like, that's his handle.
Didn't Daniel Craig do a movie where he was a detective and he was a Southern guy? Maybe. That was a pretty good movie. Remember that?
Yes, that was a good one. See? Like,
so
his acting. It's not his acting that's the problem.
So he could probably play Captain America if he can
old
talk.
Captain America?
If he could talk English. Obviously.
Real English? Like American English?
That's not real. Wouldn't English be real English? Since that's where we came from.
No.
Hey, governor!
I've heard Ravi talk, and the shit he says in here, they ain't real English. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it ain't English. People's like, well, they have to shave his beard and cut his hair. I don't know. Ravi's like, Chris Evans is an average actor. Pico's like, Don Cheadle is Cap now. That guy, yeah. That's him. Film's like, I saw Chris Evans acting in Knives Out, and guess who's in the same movie? Yes.
Was that the Daniel Craig one?
That's the Daniel Craig one.
Yeah.
Knives Out. And yes, he was in that, but how old is that movie? Pico's like,
147 years old.
Chris Evans, for real? It was like, so will Chris Evans play Captain America or no? Pico's like, Ana de Armas. And the Vindicator says Chris was in Gray Man this year and Knives Out last year. Gray Man. Robbie's like, Chris can change his mind. He probably can, but I don't think he's going to. It's kind of like Robert Downey Jr. He's done too. Like, I don't see him. Like, okay, let's put it this way. When you guys say their names as an actor, what fucking role do you think I'm in?
Ooh, which one?
Chris Evans.
So I think of Chris Evans in Captain America, the first one, because it's my favorite. But I also like the movie that he's in with the girl from Mom.
Right.
And he lives across the hall. What's Your Number, I think it's called.
Okay.
It's about how many people you've slept with.
Is that before he did
it's way before that.
Okay, so it's before. So you knew him before he was Captain America.
Right.
But most people only know him as Captain America, Robert Downey Jr.
Definitely Weird Science. Without Weird Science.
You. But average people, who do they think of? Who do they know Robert Downey Jr. as now?
Cyrus, whatever his name's Cyrus from Tropic Thunder.
No, they know him as Iron Man.
Oh,
That's
come
it.
on. Nobody cares about Iron Man.
No, that's what they know him as Marvel characters. That's it. Nothing else.
You can
just
get with
Marvel
this
characters.
or you can get with that.
And I don't think he wants to be known as that.
I don't
And
even
so
know
that's
the
why
guy
he's
that
like,
plays
"Meh."
Hulk.
There's too many of them.
Well, the guy that plays it kind of now. Isn't his name like Raffalo or something?
Yeah. Something like that.
Galafalo or Garafaro. I don't know what his name is.
That one. He goes like Jamie Lee Curtis. Yep, that's the one. Knives Out. Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis, the Scream Queen.
I'm trying to think of Scarlett Johansson. Like if I know her from other shows, but I couldn't tell you what they are. So I guess she could be Black Widow. Like, like.
Brave.
If I had to name one show she's in, it would be that one. But she's in other ones. She's in that one where she turns into a human computer and then disappears.
Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah, she turns into a computer.
No, I meant that's Scarlett Johansson plays Widow.
Yeah, Black Widow. What? Don't be weird. Of course it's Scarlett Johansson.
Is it?
She's the only girl on the movie.
Ayla's like, here, let me ruin a movie for you. I'm not reading your comment, Ayla. Robbie's like, Travis, check out Layer Cake. Such a good film. It's Layer Cake with Daniel Craig. Films like Bingo, Pickle, and Vindicator's like, you sound like you're from London. And Pickle's like, I need to watch Gray Man. It was like, Gray Man is on Netflix. It's on my list of things to watch. Pickle's like, well, it's different for me since I'm a movie snob. And Pickle's like, Sherlock Holmes, right? Like, Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Robert Downey Jr. is Weird Science. That's how I know him as well, Weird Science. But also a Sherlock Holmes. So, like, that's how I, look at him. It was like Fat Lisa isn't normal people. It was like there was a movie that Robert Downey Jr. was in the same movie with Tobey Maguire. Robbie says, is Adam Sandler a great actor?
Tropic Thunder is in there with Tobey Maguire.
Robert Downey Jr.?
They're gay.
Oh, that's right.
The Forbidden Love.
Movie. Oh, that's right. They're
The trailer.
monks or whatever they are. Priests or something. Robbie's like...
Tobey Maguire as himself.
Robbie wants to know, is Adam Sandler a great actor?
Who?
Adam Sandler.
He does all right. He
You that question.
He casts himself in the perfect role every time. He puts himself with the hottest women in Hollywood, except for Drew Barrymore. But everybody else seems to be like smoking hot in his movies.
Right.
Even the girl from Modern Family, the mom.
Yep. Let's see. People's like Mark Ruffalo. Yes,
Yeah, Ruffalo.
that guy. Played in some serious films too. Yes, he did. Yes. Could I tell you what they are?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you any other shows that he's been in, but I do remember him in something else.
It was like...
Oh, he's the boyfriend on 30.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He is. Yeah.
Whatever it's called, something to be 30 or I want to be...
13 going on 30.
13 going on 30.
13 going on 30.
With Jennifer Garner.
He is the friend. Yes, that's it. Oh, is this that?
Oh,
More of that
here's
Viking
some
stuff.
more Viking
I
stuff.
took out my thing so I didn't have to hear the Hit Row stuff.
Oh, did they wrestle or anything?
I have no idea what's happening.
Bring out the Vikings. Bring out Sarah. She can beat up Hit Row and then there's Eric. Valhalla awaits. It's kind of like saying heaven, but not
I feel
really.
like she's either really thinned down or that's not her. Because she's a thick girl. Even like all of her stuff, she's not exactly like thin. That one seems a little curvy then.
Zelina Vega coming down with
Oh, they're still
Legendo,
stuff.
something Phantasmo.
Yeah, Legato. Sorry, buddy. You know you're in a bag, right? Just sleeping in a bag. Throw you in a sack. Throw you in the river. Feels like that the cat came back. Legato del Fantasma. The very next day, the cat came back.
Crap, I was hoping to
Wouldn't
hear
go
his name. I
away.
forgot his name.
Meow.
Escobar, isn't it?
Yes, the main dude.
Like
Yeah.
the drug dealer.
Yes.
Escobar.
The main dude is the drug dealer. It was like Logan Wolverine is Logan, don't bother me with real names. like, yeah, Bailey's team wins. Yay, but still Bailey, come on.
Bailey and the Riff Raft.
Robbie's like, oh, people in London don't speak like chimney sweepers. Whatever, Robbie, they sure do. Pickle's like, who is your favorite classic actor?
What does classic mean? Are we talking about like
Cary
Adam
Grant?
Sandler or
What do you call classic actor?
How old are you? Who's asking this question? That's.
It was like Robbie Dick Van Dyke got that accent 100% accurate though. It was like Cary Grant, Fat Lisa, right? Like, what do you consider a classic actor? Robbie's like, did Ayla just like you did? Films like Missy and
Probably
Travis.
Cary Grant. Who's the guy in the that Christmas one, in the black and white one? Is that Cary Grant?
No. Are you talking about the bells and angels get a wing? No, his name is, oh my god, Stewart.
Yeah.
Something Stewart.
Rod Stewart.
No!
It's James.
James Stewart.
Yeah.
Thank you, people. I even said it there. Okay, but he wasn't saying it because we were talking about it.
No, I like the guy that was in Planet of the Apes. I can't think of his name, though. But he was the best actor in the 60s and 70s.
The original Planet of the Apes is what he's talking. Not all the remakes. The original. Let's see, Robbie's.
The name will come to me in a few.
Oh, film has a arm.
Oh, Zelina attacking Meth. Not even once.
Who will win an armpit tickling match, Nikki or Bailey? Nikki Bella. I'm going to say Nikki Bella will win because she's the big boobed Bella. It looks like Robbie, apparently you never watched Mary Poppins. Robbie's like, D would look good in a Hit Row shirt. Gross. Pico's like, oh yeah, Arsenic and Old Lace was great. Robbie's like, did you have it on VHS, Ayla? And Ayla's like, yes. And Ayla's like, Fat Lisa, hearts, yes. Pickle's like James Stewart or Humphrey Bogart or the guy in To Kill a Mockingbird. I can see Travis being a Heston guy. That's his name.
Charlton Heston. Right, he also was in the Easter movie.
Mm-hmm.
The Ten Commandments.
Yep. Robbie says Steven Seagal was a classic actor. No.
See, that's what I was wondering. Because then it's Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Clint Eastwood. Then he was like, you like top dollar dance moves, Travis?
Wow! Get rid of the riffraff, yes.
Yay! Thank goodness.
Zelina Vega.
Did she make the
Santos Escobar.
like, poop thing with her feet, like the dogs do after they mark their territory and take a poop? They're like,
I know what you're saying. It's weird.
with their feet. I think she did when she came in the ring. Films like Miss D, excellent pick. What about you, Charlie? He's going to pick Nikki Bella as well
Always.
for a armpit tickling match.
Against who?
Bailey.
Yeah, I'll probably go with
Big
Bella.
Boo Bella all the way. Roberto Lozano in the chat. Hey, Roberto says, is Sarah Logan coming to WWE? I don't know if that's really her, but it could be, so maybe. And Ayla's like, I like Gene Wilder too and his old stuff, Young Frankenstein and Blazing Saddles. Did you like that Young Frankenstein TikTok I sent you?
Probably. I don't remember what it was about, but yeah, I'm kind of...
It was pretty funny.
Is that Liv Morgan attacking Sonya?
Probably. Chris is like, hey, Travis and D. Hey, Chris, how's it going, friend? How you been doing? Philip's like, excellent, Travis.
Thank you, Sonya, for saying it.
Whiny little witch.
Is she in her
She
bra?
is, a crybaby witch. Oh, no.
She doesn't have any boobs, so what's the point of even wearing anything up there? She should just wear freaking nothing.
Who?
The one that doesn't have anything upstairs, Liv.
Oh. Yeah, why even wearing a shirt? Just let it all fly. It was like, I made Jordan watch Young Frankenstein with me the other night.
Love that movie.
Such
I
a
try to
good
make
movie.
her watch it too, but she doesn't like it.
Whatever. Lies. Lies. Not true. I watch it with you every year we watch it. Boom says, oh snap, Liv Morgan is pissed. She gonna laugh about it or cry?
Again on TV. It's like,
Google
what the
says
fuck? Let her go.
Were y'all traumatized by Willy Wonka more or The Wizard of Oz?
I've seen The Wizard of Oz. I've never watched the Willy Wonka stuff.
I've seen Willy Wonka. It didn't traumatize me. I actually have never seen The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, we watched. I made you watch it, and you
Yes.
sat and watched it with me.
I did.
I was like 8 10 years ago, though.
And I refuse to even say that I watched it. No. Robbie's like, LOD, it's Liv's time. She's not going to be in spot for long. Sure. It looks like Jordan didn't really like it either. How I laughed through the whole movie. Lies. Okay, guys. Stuff that comes out of Travis's mouth isn't always true.
Oh, here comes Ricochet.
His perceptions are not always correct.
If she gets mad because I turn it on, that means you don't like it. You're like, oh, is there nothing else on?
Okay, that's being in the mood for something to watch or wanting to watch it. When you're like, I want to be in the mood to watch this so I can enjoy it because I like it, doesn't mean I want to watch it 500 fucking times.
I watch it once a year.
Yes.
Around Halloween.
And we actually watched it together. And I liked it and watched it. And laughed and
Abby
made
Normal.
Jokes. Yes, Abby Normal. Film site, take those disgusting fishnet socks, Liv, off your arms. It was like either traumatized me. Rob was like, do you low-key watching movies?
The one I've never watched is Alice in Wonderland. And I think they redid it.
Are you talking about
Neither,
the cartoon or...
I didn't know it was a cartoon. I guess it was a cartoon, the first one. I've never seen it, so...
Always been a cartoon. Then they did a live action one.
With Johnny Depp and that Helen Carter.
Helen Carter Bohm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, as the Queen of Hearts. Yes.
Never seen it either.
Hater. Yep. Totally. Walter's like, hey, bye. See you Monday for Raw. All right. Bye, Walter. Thanks for hanging out with us. Robbie's like, Travis, the guy to believe. Lies. Robbie's like, LOD's such a hater for sure. Yep. Totally. And I hate so much that I'm not going to read any of your chats anymore. That's how much I hate you and all of it.
Haters.
It was like Alice in Wonderland, the cartoon is well worth it. Peaklaw's like, of course it's a cartoon. I was like, I saw it. It's not a bad film. Which one? The cartoon or the live action?
Or are we talking about Young Frankenstein?
Or Young Frankenstein. Because Young Frankenstein's a good movie.
Yeah, Gene Wilder, Hear No Evil, See No Evil, and then the other one with Richard Pryor. That shit. There is nothing funnier.
What is the other one they're in together besides that one? I thought there was two of those, but maybe...
There is.
Okay.
Well, the one is one's deaf and one's blind or whatever.
Right, that's Hear No Evil, See No Evil.
Right, and then
there's two movies of that, right? There's one, like a second one?
Probably. The other one is Gene Wilder and him are friends, and they go down to like the South and they go to prison because they get a job as chickens at a bank, and then the chickens steal their the guys steal their costumes and then rob the bank in their outfits.
What the hell is the name of that movie?
And then they ride the bull, like he's the bull rider,
yes.
and no matter how fast they go with the machine, he can't get kicked off.
Silver Streak, yes, Picola, thank you.
Shit's
yes,
great.
Silver Streak. That's it. That's the one. Yep. Alright, Phil's got another question. Like, Misty and Travis, who will win an RPN Theater match? Team Rhea Ripley, Bliss, Liv, Carmella, versus Team Shotzi, Bianca, Sasha, and Kelly Kelly. Oh, Jesus, fuck. I don't want to pick either one of them. They all have shitty people on them.
Yeah, I don't like either of those teams.
Like, ugh, you put Liv on a team with Rhea, Bliss, and Carmella, ugh, and then you put Sasha, ew, on a team with Bianca and Jesus, dude, Kelly, nope. Sorry, phone. Pass. Nope.
Hard pass.
Hard pass on that one. I ain't even pretending to pick. Not happening. You'll have to give me somebody else. You'll have to pick different teams. Rob is like Alice in Wunder. People is like, somebody told me they should make a zombie version of Alice in Wonderland. It was like, oh yeah, Hear No Evil, See No Evil. I forgot. Robbie is blowing smoke up his own butt. Mind is blown for what?
Yeah, those two guys are hilarious, and especially together. In a time when they didn't have to be even remotely politically correct.
Right?
Friday the 13th.
Did you like the guy that was playing with that King Cobra?
Oh, yeah, I want one. Wouldn't that be awesome to have one of those things? Those are monstrous inside. They're like 15 feet long.
It was me socializing. That one. This one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's trying to be.
It's me socializing. Get me out. Get me the hell out of here. Get me out of here. Let me out. Get me the hell out of here.
All right, Sheamus is next. So the question is Karrion Kross going to show up to this?
Is he? Is he? Is he?
So Sequoia comes out next, or Sequoia, or whatever his name is. Solo Sequoia comes out next. This is the order I have him coming out in. And then I left it blank to see if Kross is going to come out.
Shamey coming out first?
Second.
Oh, who's out
Ricochet's
first?
already out there.
Oh, that guy. Did you like the scary mask prank that lady did on her?
Oh, yeah. I always think that people, like, anytime I see anybody go in the pool, I think it's fake because everybody always has their phone on them. But some of these phones are waterproof. Like, mine would be fine. Yours would be fine.
And I don't know if the guy had his phone on him because he was cleaning the pool. So maybe he didn't have his phone in his pocket.
Right.
Maybe he's just cleaning the pool because he's at home.
See, Sequoia coming out next. I put it in order on my paper.
Wow, you're amazing.
Well, it's because Kross has to come out last just to see if he's going to come up.
And he's got to, like, have his great entrance, and he's got to, like, go down there with his, crutch and stuff, right?
Sequoia. So is Sequoia going to win?
I don't know. Piccola says, I watched Friday recently. It still holds up.
Yeah, you couldn't pay me enough to watch that movie. Friday. I watched it once, like in 9th grade or something.
I think the only thing from that show that I find even remotely hilarious is when what's-his-face
Tebow.
is standing over.
Yeah, oh, Chris Tucker.
Yeah, or Rock or...
No,
Tucker. No, it's Tucker.
It's Chris Tucker.
Tucker, yeah. And he's all like...
You got...
Knock the fuck out! I think that's the only thing about that show that
Right.
is funny because you can quote it
every
during
time
boxing
every
matches.
time I would get in the car with my buddy Jason, he'd be like, "It's Friday. You ain't got shit to do. I'm gonna get you high today." And I'm like, "Dude, I don't smoke weed." Like,
Right? Like
it's
it
not...
doesn't apply. You have to use quotes that apply. Hence, guy in boxing gets knocked out. You can quote that movie.
Kross is unable to compete.
Who's gonna do it?
Rey Mysterio. It is.
Travis is like, crystal ball. That's hilarious. So funny.
That's so stupid.
Halo's like, so I heard if you don't like cops, the next time you're in trouble, you should call a crackhead. I think I agree. If they even answer their phone, because conspiracy, they won't answer their phone because they'll think it's the cops calling. You have a crackhead help you. What are they gonna do? So I was like, okay, cool. Team Rhea, Chyna, and Sonya, or Team AJ Lee, Paige, and Cora Jade.
Blah! Blackada.
Yeah, I'll go with Team Rhea. Travis isn't going to pick one. Ravizek is Travolta, a classic actor.
I like John Travolta.
He's classic in his own way, I guess.
Kind of a weirdo, but if you just go by his acting, I like his acting.
It was like laughing, get me out of here, get me the hell out of here. Me too, exactly how my brain works when I'm around people. Did I send it to you too, Ayla? Because I was like, because I know you like Young Frankenstein. And I'm like, that's the funniest part. Because they put on the top me socializing, and I'm like, so Phil, this.
All right, we are starting it out. We got Ricochet in there with Sequoia. And Ray and Sheamus are just sitting there watching. They're just enjoying the action.
Watching it. Just watching. Rob is like, you betcha Kross is coming out. You betcha he ain't. Rob is like, Friday is dope, man. And Pico's like, not really, Robbie. He's the same age as Tom Hanks. Vindicator's like, so this will be a 25-minute Iron Man 4-way match. Classic H booking. Robbie's like, Menace to Society is good.
Love it.
That's a different type of movie.
Love
Friday.
it.
So
Like, literally,
it's a good one.
the best gangster style movie there is.
Yes.
For that style. It's not Scarface level. It's not on that type of gangster movie, but or Goodfellas, or well, better than Goodfellas, but Godfather. That's what I was looking for. Godfather is just legendary. I don't put him on that level. But Menace to Society is great. It's better than Boys in the Hood. And I know we probably just lost subscribers, but it really is.
Minigator says, sorry, Travis, but Ray not going anywhere. Rob
dog.
is like, never touch a black man's radio. Jordan Williams in the chat. Hey, Jordan,
Jordan.
says, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Rob is
Good
like,
to see you in here.
They are all crap film. Picola says, there was a bartender friend named Craig. I used to go back and forth with him.
Oh, Craig.
Film. Excuse me. Film says, okay, thank you, Miss Dear Child. Stop picking who's winning. I love playing this game with you guys. It's my favorite. It was like, yes, you sent me that. Okay. I thought I sent it to both of you guys, but I couldn't remember. I was like, that shit's funny. It was like, I knew a Craig. He was my mom's ex, and he was not a good person.
He was like 4 feet of fury. I think he was shorter than she was.
An angry little man. Just angry. He's a southpaw elf.
Yeah.
It's funny. Films like Robbie, I don't know which one they're talking about. Ale's like, and people's like, when hood movies are compared to gangster movies, I think they're apples and oranges.
Well, it's still gangs.
Just
But
on
yeah,
a bigger level of gangs.
Menace to Society. I could watch it right this second. Be fine. Like
Now,
it's one of those.
Is Menace to Society really technically a hood movie,
Yes.
or is it a gang movie?
It's more of a hood movie, if that's how you want to label it.
Just out of curiosity. So if it is, then I agree with that, right? So not a gangster movie, it's a hood movie. Like they're raised in a hood.
I literally can't quote one scene out of it.
I couldn't tell you anything about it.
No, I could do it. We might not have a channel anymore.
Oh yeah, all the words that words.
I know every word of that movie.
Sophie's like, Ray on SmackDown now. Shocker. Films like this is a good, decent SmackDown. Not bad, but it's decent. It was like he was a tiny little guy. When I turned 18, he called me and said, you're all grown up now.
That's funny.
Robbie's like, hello, D, you're taking the mick. Totally. Pickle's like, oh, this Craig, I know he's a fuckboy or what the kids saying. Himbo? Oh god, what the fuck? It was like I died. Vindicator's like, dude, I thought you saying Craig was a Johnny Spaghetti clone? Angry little man, just angry. Robbie's like, hood gangsters, same difference. Not really, Robbie, but okay. It was like, never heard himbo before. Wow, new slang, right? Like, teach us more, Picola. What are the kids saying more of? Never, I haven't heard that one. And there is a teenager that sometimes is in our midst. I haven't heard that one. Robbie's like, D, get a bucket. You get the bucket. Put it over your head. It'll hide your whole body. Ew, Ricochet is getting his ass beat by Shamey. Go Shamey. Kill everybody. Murder.
Ricochet.
Murder.
Why is Ray in here? And how does it make any sense at all?
It was like, my mom dated a really nice guy after him.
Rey Mysterio is officially on SmackDown.
Well, he can't be on the other one. His boy doesn't want to fight him. So
That's how they put it off till WrestleMania.
Oh, there you go.
Somebody asked.
Somebody asked.
And now we
Sophie
know.
Like 587 times. Now we have the answer. It was like, my mom dated a really nice guy after him, though. He was a cop, I think. I thought he was the dumbest person alive, but he was nice. Robbie's like, Picola is...
Are you talking about Randy?
Probably, was that the guy she dated after Craig?
No, because that was like 10 years before Craig, but he's the only cop that I know.
Oh, who did she date after Craig? The angry little man.
Jeff, probably.
Somebody nice. Robbie's like, Picola is down with the kids. That's rude, is it, Ravi? I don't think so. Films like Kross was injured, so they said, hey, let's make that logic. Not really, that's not logic. So, it's like, do you fit in a bucket, Ravi?
It depends on the bucket.
It's tough as a bucket. Sorry. Somebody swore and said bad things. I had to, blank them out. People's like, hello, it's my cousins. And they're like, oh, your cousins. Well, that's different. Where did they get that from? Just out of curiosity, I'm curious to know where it comes from.
The Frankensteiner.
Oh, fuck, boy. Could say a himbo. It was like effing Randy. Yeah, that was him in the apartments. Ran, the stupid man is what I called him. That poor man was mean.
He got in trouble for molesting his daughter.
Well, I guess you are stupid. Film's like, haha, does he fit the bucket? No, Robbie. Robert Warney's in the chat.
Hey, Robert.
How's it going, friend? We got some Ray here.
I don't know if he ever got officially charged or anything, but he did get arrested for it.
Oh, God. Got the fatal four-way happening. Mr. Killer Kross isn't in it anymore. Chris Cross, applesauce. He's not there. So Ray took his place.
Yeah.
Ray the diaper boy.
A downgrade.
Robert says, hey, what's up, y'all? And Phil says, ah, ha, ha. Robert's like, oh, that has a ring to it. Ayla. Phil's like laughing. And it was like, so not so nice. Right? Robert's like, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Good to hear, my friend. Good to hear. Phil's like, ah, Jesus. Anyways, Sequoia and Shamey. Oh, that was a terrible flying kick to the head. Nothing even connected.
He's weird looking because his head's so big.
That guy?
But his body doesn't look big because his head's so big.
Sequoia?
Uh-huh.
Oh, like, Shamey?
He's got an oversized head.
He has an like Adam Cole. His head's
Yeah.
for his body, dude. It creeps me out. It creeps me out. That's why I don't like him. It creeps me the fuck out. Creepy looking guy. Creepy. No, Robbie's like, is Ray a WWE legend?
Of course he is. First ballot Hall of Famer. He's been around for
Travis's
1,000 years.
Robbie. 1,000 years! And he killed a guy! Makes you totally legit.
He's got street cred.
He's got street cred. He could totally hang out in the hood. Sorry.
I mean, he is 619. San Diego.
Film's like, that was a good laugh right there. Good deal. So I'm glad you had a good laugh. Might as well just pour hot lava on yourself and get rid of it. Is that this guy's rash on his head? Ew. On your face hole? Pico's like, yeah, Samoa Joe has a big head, but it fits his body. His big old body. Robbie's like, well, dude, that includes you then totally legit. I haven't killed a guy. Travis is still alive, Robbie. I don't know what you're talking about. He's sitting right there. No matter how many times we pretend to try to get rid of him, he still comes back like the cat in the sack. Came back the very next day. The cat came back and he wouldn't go
He thought he
away.
was a goner, but the cat came back.
The very next day, the cat came back and he wouldn't go away. Films like me, I'm taking it slow, not too fast. Good job, film, says Ms. Dean Travis. So how's life?
It's good.
What the fuck was that? That looked weird. Did they put everything in a waffle?
Yeah. Looks good.
Was that a waffle? Did they make a taco shell out of a waffle and then put, like, breakfast ingredients in it?
Maybe.
That's weird. You guys do that at home. Piccola, I expect you to try this over the weekend. Make a waffle, but make it soft enough that you can put bacon or a sausage link in it with eggs of some kind. Make a waffle taco. A breakfast waffle taco. Do it! Then tell me how it turns out.
Why don't you do it?
Because I want other people to try it first. Rob is like, I'll do your card. Pam's like, thank you, Misty. Of course. Sophie's like, moving Rey to SmackDown is a good move. They could prolong the Rey versus Dom feud. Oh, there it is! There it is! Your person that's been asking about it for fucking 6 months! It happened!
I said.
The very next day.
I said it. I said that now they have the reason to put it off till WrestleMania.
Let's see. Robbie's like, fam, now you're taking it slow. Did you burn your blessed posters? No, he didn't burn his blessed posters. And he's taking life slow, Robbie. Unlike the crazy people in the insane asylum that you work at. Phil's like, so at McDonald's, you know that you can get adult Happy Meals. I found it kind of odd but interesting, though. Don't do it. It is not worth the money that you pay for those. Don't do it. It's not as nostalgic as people expect. And the creepy little things have, like, 2 sets of eyes on them. It's weird.
So Gavin Newsom.
Who's that?
He is the governor of California.
Oh, yeah, that weirdo.
Is, I guess, signing in a bill to raise minimum wage to $22 an hour. So,
an idiot.
So fast food in California is going to go up it has to go up 4-fold.
It has to go up at least
3 to 4.
Yeah.
3 to make even.
3 to 4 times. No, not times, right? No,
yeah.
3 to 4 times what it costs. So in California, it already costs a whole bunch of money anyways. So let's just say that an average Big Mac at McDonald's costs in California $8, because that's probably what it is, right? Now that Big Mac, just the sandwich, will now cost you at least $24.
Yeah, it's a $20 sandwich.
Can you imagine if you went to a nice restaurant and they had to pay their workers a minimum wage?
Right.
Because they won't make their tips big enough for that.
Right.
So they'll have to pay them the minimum wage. And you go to a nice restaurant where a steak could cost you $40, now will cost you $100. Bravo, sir. Why don't you kill California some more, my friend? You're so good at it. What a dumbass.
He's going to be president of the United States one day. I wouldn't be surprised if he became president in the next election.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. That would be great.
So we got 2 years before the next presidential election.
Right.
So what they do is they get rid of Harris.
Uh-huh.
Because nobody wants her in there because she doesn't make any sense. So they just give her $100 million to just go away and be the head of some charity.
Right.
And then they bring in Newsom. Then Biden retires. He goes out. And since he's the vice president, he takes over without a vote being cast.
Yeah.
That could happen. That's literally something that could happen.
Yes. The dastardly things that they can do.
So we'll see how they handle it, because they don't have anybody that right now that can beat anybody else.
No, they kind of screwed
on their side.
They're going to have to cheat again.
Uh-oh, Sheamus is going to fold this guy in half. Look at his back.
Shamey.
It's not even bending.
Shamey.
He's got him like in a Texas Cloverleaf / Jericho.
Oh, got to take out that guy.
Jey Uso. There's
Jey
Sammy.
and Sammy taking it in there.
By the way, you can't get disqualified because it's a fatal 4-way.
Yeah, so no distraction. Oh, Ray's coming back in now. Poor Shamey.
Ray's behind him. Is Ray?
No, how about Rey win?
Ray could win. I mean,
I want him to win.
That would work.
I would like that. That would be a way better storyline. Make Rey win.
And
This shit could happen. That's fine. And Sequoia gets a loss, and Rey takes it to him, and Rey wins.
So they're setting up the Brawling Brutes against the Bloodline?
I guess. I don't know what's happening. It's
Without
weird stuff.
Roman.
Yeah, without him. Film's like, so that, and... Oh, Pico says, I do have a waffle iron. I would need the cone sleeves. I don't think you'd need the cone sleeves. I think you would just have to let your waffles be soft. You know what I mean? So you would almost have to, like, cook them and then let them sit. Does that make sense? Like, you just let them sit? Like, the next day. That'd be gross.
Ew.
It would probably be gross. But they'd have to, right? You couldn't, like, you'd have to shape them somehow. Yeah, I don't know.
619. That's
There
it.
is. Get him.
Up
Get
top,
that Ricochet.
5-star frog.
Get him. Let's see if you win. Oh, there it is. Oh, Film's like, Robbie, I don't own any Bliss posters. Sophie's like, I wonder who Raw got since Rey just got moved to SmackDown. Nobody. Film's like, no, Misty, I'm not going to get the Happy Meal. I was just
So by having Rey win this, he can go and lose.
Yeah. Or win.
No, he's not going to be champion.
Let him win.
I don't.
Just let him win the Intercontinental, Travis. Just let him have something.
Walter.
He lost his son. Just let him have something.
Walters needs the title. Damn, there's still 10 minutes left.
I know. Ugh. Seriously.
So more Drew McIntyre drama with Karrion?
Oh, because we aren't going to see Bray. It was just a pretending.
Oh, no, up next. Bray returns.
Oh, he's going to actually come out and do something. Okay. Rob is like, this match isn't good. Yeah. Pico is like a good roofer here, makes 18 to $20 an hour. OMG, right? Rob is like, film on the Happy Meal. So what you're getting from McD's 20 nuggets. Film's like, yes, Robbie, the Happy Meal, I saw it on my phone notifications, people talking about it. And Robbie's like, D, for $100, you expect a whole cow. No, you can't get a whole cow for $100.
Not anymore. I remember when you could buy a whole cow for $400.
Right. I think it's like what, about $1,200 now?
Who knows?
For a cow?
It could be, but half could be
like for a whole
$1,200.
cow. Like, unless you go in with people, right? And then you could do a
Are we
half
talking
cow.
about buying a cow to milk? Or are
Like
you talking
buying a
about
cow.
buying a steer
What about
to
just
eat?
buying a cow?
Right.
What about a calf? Just buying a calf? Say $500, $600?
No, that'd be $1,000.
$1,000,
for a
right?
calf.
Exactly. That's what I said. $1,000, $1,200.
So that's what you would do is you'd buy the calf, a male, castrate it, feed
Steer. Food. Grass feed it with grass.
Right, if you want to be healthy. If you want it to not be healthy, then you just feed it corn so it gets massive. It'll weigh 2,000 pounds.
And then it's like, I can't walk.
You leave it in a barn. You don't even let it ever leave the barn.
And then when people ask, you're like, yeah, I went out and murdered Fred this morning. What?
Larry.
Larry.
Killed Larry.
Mom's like, boo. Gavin Newsom, boo.
But anyways, yeah, the grass is what you feed them. And
yes. Rob is like, did it taste good, film? Rob is like, DL, don't want to get food poisoning. D, mocking Ray. I would never. Why would I do that? The cat fell asleep in his sack on my lap.
he's out, too.
He fell asleep in his sack on my lap. He's a lap sack cat. Vinegar's like disappointing that H continues giving title shots to people in his age bracket. But oh well, guys. You have a good night. Enjoy some swamp motivation from Mr. Puppet Master. All right, Ben. Well, thanks for much for hanging out with us tonight on the Smackdown-ness. You have a wonderful rest of your evening and a great weekend. Film says, Chase, no, like I said, I'm talking about it. I didn't say, hey, I went to McDonald's and got some food, so... No, I didn't get any McDonald's. And Ryan was like, D, teaching old McDonald's how to run a farm. No. Nobody's teaching anybody how to run a farm, Robbie. Vindicator was like, I'm going to enjoy my birthday weekend and see you guys on Monday. Bye. Happy birthday, then! Make you tell us so much your birthday. Rude jackass.
Happy birthday.
All right, happy birthday. You have fun out there. You be safe. Have a drink, but be safe about it. Anyways, Film's like, bye, Vin, and Pico's like, Film, do you eat a lot of fast food? It's tough avoiding it, honestly. Pico's like, see ya, Vindicator. Or he's like, turning 50, great age, Vin.
I haven't had fast food this year.
Oh my god, Travis. Oh, I'm so much better than Riddle. I don't eat hands, man. Look how amazing I am.
Next week, Logan Paul.
Philip's like, question mark? No, I don't eat a lot of fast food. I usually eat food around the house. And Sophie says, I thought we wouldn't have time to see Bray live. And Pico's like, okay, cool.
Here it comes, guys.
Happy birthday, Vin. And Sophie's like, Ray versus Gunter. That's a fresh match. Isn't it? Isn't it, though? Ew! People. They're in New Orleans.
Old Narlands.
Nobody
Here he
says
comes.
Nolans to leave that. Nobody. I was like, Travis, you need to treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
It has sugar and gluten and stuff in it. He won't eat that stuff. Vindicator's like, bye, Pico. Nah, I will forever be 20 years old, Robbie. We have the fountain of youth in America, right?
Merca.
Dylan's like, Bray Wyatt is coming. Supposedly through a door. All the Firefly people.
Lots of fireflies.
Haley, you beach, where'd you go?
He's back on SmackDown.
So he's like, I feel like Judgment Day will somehow screw Ray out of the IC championship whenever that match happens. Hey, Ayla, is Jordan still going hunting this weekend? So Wyatt is coming out the front door. That's the back door film.
I don't know. It's just darkness now.
It's a door into the light of nothing. It's interesting music they have playing. I'm confused. Lights, not lights. Darks, not dark.
Bray's back.
I was like, has he got new music? I don't know, dude.
Yes.
Yes, it sounds like it.
Kind of like heavy metal-ish. Not a fan.
Sounds like back door, either door, whatever it is. He's here. Yeah, he is. So I was like, I saw on Twitter that Bray's new entrance is a tribute to Brody Lee. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. So it's like, I meant Bray, stupid autocorrect. Yeah, I know what you meant. I got it.
Is that right?
Bray, yeah.
You're not just saying that.
No, I'm not just saying that. It's BRAYWYATT. Wyatt. Robbie's like, LOLD. I don't sound like that. Yeah, you do. You totally sound like that. Don't lie. Hey, kitty.
He's got a nose ring and it looks weird.
It's because it's too big. When you put him all big, it's weird. I don't remember him having a nose ring before.
Not like that.
New. I hope this isn't his normal music from now on and it was just a tribute for whatever tonight. Because I don't like it. Rob is like, is the cat a big eater? Not really. So he says, hopefully Bray gets treated better under the new regime, a lot better than Vince did. We didn't like him for whatever reason. They clashed heads. Film says, I agree with you, Travis, the nose ring is weird. Rob is like, Bray, he's lost some Terry. Yeah? Did he lose some weight and lose his belly a little bit?
He does look a lot thinner.
Maybe he did some works. And done.
Yeah, don't be weird.
So he says it's been 1.5 years since we saw Bray on WWE television. like it.
So far,
Not
they're
a fan.
ruining my character.
Yeah.
He lost his way. Everything was meaningless. He's turning into a Liv Morgan, I guess.
Yep. Rhymes like is Bray gonna wrestle in the dark still, and Pico says, I just looked at my buddy Craig's Insta, and him and a GF have matching tattoos. You want me to send it? Oh my god, totally. I want you to send the matching tattoos. Somebody's like, is he talking about Brody Lee?
Yeah, at least one of those two. I don't know anybody else that died.
Maybe somebody in his personal life, family member or something, as well.
So that's going to be his character, so maybe it will be Liv that teams up with him. Because of the whole victim thing.
My God, I'm gonna throw up. Yeah, so it's Bray.
See.
Yeah, new person in the chat. I don't know. What
It
their
is
name
Bray.
I'm sorry, but yeah, Bray is out there. Bray is back.
Bray is
in
on
WWE.
television.
He's on television right now, talking about what's happened in his last
hard
year
luck.
and a half of his life, and how horrible it's been, and this is the real him with his very vulnerable state of crying. Sophie says it looks like he is alone so far, but that could change at some point. Film's like good for Bray Wyatt. I kind of feel sorry for him, but I'm glad he's back. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger, but not what he's portraying. So it's like, I'm confused what this character is. Fuck. Who knows?
So there's a lot of satanic stuff going on here in a second. That's at the end, so.
You're the reason.
See.
What? So this is I'm confused. The new person says live. Yes, he's live. Someone says so the mask isn't Bray. Maybe it is. Maybe it's its other personality. Feels like Bo Dallas or always like the Gab is worldwide these days. Always. So it feels like the mask reminds me of Saw. Feels like question marks. And that end. That was it, guys. He got cut off, and then his mask dude came on and, told him he can't be a crybaby. All right.
So it looks like he's going to have two personalities like he did before.
Like the funhouse stuff. All right, Robbie says, and that was that another mediocre ass. Films like that kind of got me surprised. I'm intrigued. I got questions, and people's like, oh, well, I'll catch highlights later, right? All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight on SmackDown. We appreciate it, each and every one of you, for coming out and hanging out with us. Really appreciate it. You guys take care out there. You guys have a great weekend. Be good to yourselves, okay? Take care. And all that good stuff. As Robbie says, all the best. God bless. Exactly. All right. Once again, thank you all for joining us. We really appreciate it.
And thanks for watching Wrestling Gab. See ya on Monday. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Be safe this weekend.